Why is a clean house a reflection of how well you're doing as a mother? I'm gonna tell you the truth, it's not, but that's something that we have really convinced ourselves to believe, to the point where we will have anxiety if there's like a sock on the floor. The house is clean, but there's a dish in the sink. The kitchen is clean, but it's like a handful of dishes in the sink because somebody did not wash the dishes after. And this is something, if you're watching this and you're a mom and a wife, I know you're probably laughing because you can agree with it. We will like freak out, flip out, be ready to burn the whole house to the ground when there's an item out of place. And it's because we have convinced ourselves that either we don't deserve to sit down and relax if the house is not spotless 100% of the time, or we've convinced ourselves that we're not worthy of appreciation if it's not spotless, if it's not clean, or we just convinced ourselves that we're just bad mothers, bad wives if our house is untidy. And I'm not talking about if your house is like filthy. I'm just saying like your house is clean, but then there's a few things out of place. But we put ourselves through so much torture, and then we put our family through so much torture for these little nuanced things when it really doesn't have to be that way. Your clean house is not an indication of how well you're doing as a mother, especially if you have children. We all understand that there's going to be things. Your house is not going to ever be 100% spotless, y'all. That's why I started doing a cleaning cycle. My house is never 100% clean all the time, but I know my house is sanitized all the time. Because you know what? We're going to work this cleaning schedule, and we're going to do the best we can because people live here, and the house is going to look lived in. And your clean house is not an indication of how well you're doing, how loved your family is, how cared for they are, how much they speak about you, how highly they speak about you, how much they like to be around you. Those are the things. Don't nobody care that you be yelling at them for picking their socks up off the floor and about to burn the house down because the dishes aren't clean, girl. Your dirty house is not a reflection of you. Your untidy house is not a reflection of you. And who are these imaginary people that are going to pop up at your house unannounced to see how dirty the house is? Okay.